Many of my friends tell me that I tend to justify other people's not nice, sometimes bad behavior. Why do I do it? I don't do it on purpose, but I think I understand more why they act like that, from which place they act like that, what they feel, what caused them feeling those negative emotions and caused them act like that. And this way I tend to understand them more and less criticize their behavior. And I think when we have this empathy, we have less conflicts and arguments in our personal and working life. I am Irina Skibenko. I am a teacher, an author, and a traveler, and I create adventure stories for children with engaging activities to inspire them to learn English. And today I am speaking about empathy and how we can teach children empathy with the help of books. So, as I've said, I think empathy is a crucial skill in our life, and when we feel what other people feel, we not only have less conflicts and arguments, but we have deeper connections in our everyday life with our relatives, with our colleagues, friends. Because in the modern era, when we hurry so much, when we use messengers, we write short messages, we tend to lose this human connection and human understanding, what other people feel, what they experience, what they struggle with. And I will tell you now how I work with my students and how I use my stories to teach them more about emotions and to understand more what other people feel. So this is my first story, Nina and Eve First Trip to the Sea, in which Nina travels with her pet for the first time to the beach. And usually I show children an illustration and I ask them what is happening here and why, what the main characters are doing, and what do they feel? Why do they feel what they feel? In this illustration, we can see that Nina and Eve are thrilled, excited, happy, because they go on a trip together. And we can also ask children what makes them feel happy. Because even in adult life, many people don't know what makes them happy. Yes, it's surprising, but it is true. So it's good to have this activity and talk also about positive, happy emotions and discuss what makes them happy. When do they feel happy? In which circumstances? And in the second chapter, we can see Eve again. She is very happy, thrilled, and delighted. And this is how I feel when I go on a trip and when I see new places, new people. It really makes me happy. Again, we can discuss what makes children's pets happy, how they can care about their pets more, or we can talk about children. In other illustrations, we can analyze not so positive emotions. Look here, Nina's dad and mom, they are having a discussion, and look at their faces. What do they feel? What are they talking about? Why do they feel like that? Yeah, they feel worried, they feel tense. What do they worry about? What worries our students, our children? We can ask them, so they maybe can open up in the context of reading a book and speaking about somebody who feels worried. It can help them to open up and identify when they feel worried. And this way we can go to the next, we can make next step and help them to feel less worried by sharing with their parents or with their friends, or giving them maybe another solution. Here you can see this is a crazy moment of Eve. Eve runs away, and you can see that Eve is quite happy here. She's she's a crazy, active, funny dog. But what about Nina? Does she feel happy here? No, I'm afraid not. And again, we can talk about this with children. So this is my order. Yeah, what is happening in the picture? What do the main characters feel? Why do they feel like that? When do you feel like that? You can ask your child, you can ask your student. Why do you feel like that? What can you do not to feel like that? Or if it is a positive emotion, to feel more of that. So while analyzing what the main characters feel and what children feel, we develop emotional intelligence and we develop empathy, which is vital for our life happiness, for being happy, because we will have a better quality communication with our family and with our colleagues, with our friends. And if you would like to use my books and develop empathy with your children, you can get them in my online shop, and you can also subscribe to my newsletter to know more about my workshops that I provide for children.